friends told me, Chetna, it's very easy to buy plants, but it's so difficult to maintain them. One either tends to overwater them or one forgets watering them almost completely. I agreed with her. While I also love container gardening, maintaining container plants can be very tricky. The container plants tend to dry out very quickly. Adequate watering is always a problem. But I have a solution for you. The solution is self-watering pots. Like these. Self-watering pots have a tray attached underneath like these. And this tray acts as the reservoir of water. Since the tray is covered, the rate of evaporation tends to be very less. The plant and its roots as well as the soil tend to absorb the water based on its requirement at regular intervals. If you remember in one of my previous videos on how to take care of golden pothos or money plant, I had explained about a stick test in which you need to stick your finger onto the soil in the pot and see if the soil sticks to your finger. Now this soil hasn't stuck to my finger. It means the plant needs to be watered. So I'm going to show you how the self-watering pot works. I have a beaker with almost 100 ml of water in it, and we are going to add this water in the tray. And we are going to look at the level of this water after 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes, and let's check if some amount of water has got absorbed into the pot. The water does look that it has reduced. Let's measure it in our beaker. Yes, the water has significantly reduced. Now we are left with just 25 ml of water, which was 100 ml earlier. So this means that the self-watering pots do work. If I now touch the soil of this pot, it is actually wet, and see, it is sticking to my fingers as well. So since the pot was completely dry, it has absorbed water from its reservoir. I have also purchased a couple of smaller self-watering pots as well, apart from the bigger ones. The smaller ones are perfect for cacti and succulents. But you will have to ensure that you add lesser water in their tray because their water requirement is significantly lesser. With respect to the bigger one, I had planted some cuttings from my pothos.
Another key advantage of using self-watering pots is that they can be used in hard-to-reach places in your home. For instance, I have started some money plant or pothos cuttings in this self-watering pot. Since I'm using this beautiful macrame for it, reaching the pot for watering frequently can be very difficult. I would also not want the water to drip down and spoil the floor. So self-watering pot is a perfect choice in this situation.
All you out there who are frequent travelers or have busy work schedules or are just plain lazy to water your plants, self-watering pots are a perfect solution for you. I'll be sharing the links for purchasing the self-watering pots in the description below.
Friends, I've got an interesting tip to share. Next time, when you're going to sharpen your pencil, don't throw the pencil shavings in the bin. You can either mix the shavings in the compost bin or put them into the sides of the pot. This will make them bug and pest free.